Well, hey there, Cecilia here. How are you doing this Tuesday evening after Labor Day in the United States? I wanted to come to you today to share 30 things you need to be unstoppable. Yes, that's right. I said 30, 30. But don't get overwhelmed. Not only do you not have to do all of them at once, but once you start implementing these 30 things that I'm going to share with you, it'll become second nature and a habit, just like breathing. Now, I am not going to share all 30. I'm going to give you my top 7 or 8. And then there's a link in the comments that you can click to get the entire list of 30 things that you need to do to be unstoppable. So before I get started, let me make sure you can hear me. That's always important. For those who have never watched me before, my name is Cecilia Morris, and yes, you can hear me. I go by the tagline, I'm your engineer by education and your home business owner by desire. And I help affiliate and network marketers, along with people who own brick and mortar businesses, learn how to use digital marketing strategies to build their brand and their businesses online. So I'm going to go ahead and get this shared in a couple of places, and it's literally just a couple. If you guys remember, I'm on Facebook Punishment. So if you're watching me and if you've gotten value from any of my videos, or you're getting value from this one, please feel free to like, comment, and share on your page and with those that you know. So let me go ahead and get this shared on my personal page, and then we'll go ahead and get started with my top 7 things of 30 that you need to be unstoppable. And remember, like I said, don't get overwhelmed because they aren't hard. It is really not that serious. And when I talk about being unstoppable, it means just basically having the courage of your convictions, having the faith to trust the path that God has put you on, knowing that you are doing the right thing for yourself and your family. So let me get this shared in one more place, and then we'll go ahead and get started with my top 7 of 30 things you need to be unstoppable. So while I'm trying to do that, if you have watched me before, give me a fist bump or a wave to say hello. Also, go ahead and give me your name and where you are watching from, because I always go back and make sure that I acknowledge everyone who was nice enough to join me on this live. Also, if you have watched me before, if you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. If you're watching me for the first time, give me a 5, high 5. So that way I can say hello and thank you for joining in as well. So it is about 7:30 in my neck of the woods, and it's pretty decent out here. It's a little humid, but I just thought I'd come outside and enjoy some of this weather while we have it. All right, so 30 things you need to be unstoppable. I'm giving you my top 7. Number 1 for me, and this works also in business and in life. So my number 1, and it's funny when I put this together, a friend of mine used to say this all the time: be ready so you don't have to get ready. If you don't know what that means, especially in business, you never want to be caught off guard where somebody puts you in the hot seat. So if you look at some of my other videos, I've given you tips of things to do when somebody tries to put you in the hot seat, and I'll give you a few of them here. When they ask you about money, you ask them how much they want to make. When they ask you how much time you spend, ask them how much time they have available. When they ask you how much does it cost, ask them how much does what they're doing now cost. And it might not cost them money, but how much does it cost in time away from your family? How much does it cost in time that you spend commuting every day? How much does it cost your peace of mind working with people you cannot stand and do not like? So just be ready so you don't have to get ready. And also that comes to getting skills and training as well. You know, you cannot navigate this internet world without doing something to get the skills and the training that you need to be successful. There's 2 things that I remember from some trainings that I went to earlier this year. One from Keisha Bass. The more they pay, the more they pay attention. And the more value you have, the more you can charge. So if you've got value, you can charge for that value. And people will pay attention because they pay to get the knowledge that you have to share. So number 1, be ready so you don't have to get ready. Number 2, don't be motivated by money. And, it's funny because I have to think about this from my engineering perspective. You know, as an engineer, there were certain jobs that I would not take if the price wasn't right. And that's just the fact of the matter. And I'm sure in your career, there are certain jobs that you won't take because the price isn't right. because we paid to get our skill set. I paid out the nose to be an engineer, literally. So yeah, the price has got to be right. But when it comes to your business, it's about helping others, helping people get the time freedom they want, the lifestyle they want, the recognition they want, helping them be part of a team. Some people don't have that. I think about when I moved here to Ohio, I didn't have not one friend or family member in Dayton, Ohio when I moved here. I literally started from ground zero. But a lot of people helped me along the way get acclimated to the area, know the hot spots to go to, because I am that club girl. But it's all about helping people. When you help people, remember my Zig Ziglar comment, in order to get what you want, you have to help enough people get what they want. So in your business, if you're motivated by money, you're probably not going to get very far. Now, in your professional life, you may get very, very far if you're motivated by money, but eventually the money won't matter because it's all about your integrity. It just happened to me March of this year. When I was unceremoniously let go and I'm looking for new jobs, I can definitely get another job. However, is it the job that I want to have? Even though, the money may be good, does it require extra hours? Does it require that I travel 50% of the time? There's a lot of factors that, money just doesn't control. Will they give me the time off that I need to care for my dad? Those are the type of things that are more important to me than how many zeros are on my paycheck. And when it comes to my business, helping others, when I coach people and they have those aha moments, I have one of those aha moments with them as well, because I feel better knowing that I got them out of stuck, out of struggle, and into success. All right, number 3, be true to yourself. That is so important in being unstoppable. Don't devalue yourself. Do not talk negative talk to yourself. Be true to yourself. If you say you can or you cannot, you're right. But I like to focus on the can. So yes, we can, okay? We can do this, and be true to yourself. Number 4, I repeat, do not be afraid of failure. Failure gets you that much closer to success. I think I did a video a couple of weeks ago about where I mentioned Thomas Edison and the light bulb. And what if he just gave up because he's like, I can't get the filament right. It won't stay on long enough. This sucks. I'm over it. Forget it. We would all be living by sunlight instead of flashlights, lanterns, the flip of a switch in our home. So failure is necessary to be successful. So don't be scared of it. Embrace it. Run towards it. Because once you fail at something, the lesson learned is what not to do. All right, number 5. You want to never stop learning. You always have to be in learning mode. As soon as you think that you know everything, you don't know anything. Even Warren Buffett, he learns something new on a regular basis, and you should too. Never stop learning. And when you're in this entrepreneurial space, you have to, because being online changes like that. Prime example, I'm on Facebook punishment. Now, what I did on Wednesday when I was sharing videos and posting on Facebook was perfectly fine. I took the same exact actions on Thursday, and now I'm on Facebook punishment, and I can only share in groups or pages that I own. But what I learned was that Facebook made a change in their algorithms, and that's part of the process. So I'm on punishment until Thursday, but when I get out punishment, I've learned what not to do. All right. So number 6, really important as well. They're all important once again. You're going to be confident in yourself. I talked about negative talk, cut that out. Always speak positively, but first and foremost, be confident. When I first started in network marketing and I would have to approach a stranger, I sounded really mousy and really weak or whatever. And even when my company shut down and I tried to restart my business using traditional marketing methods, I still sounded mousy and weak. I did not come from a place of authority because I wasn't confident in myself. I was starting all over again. Hey, girl, how you doing? Thank you for joining in. I was starting all over again. And I hadn't done that in like 8 years because I had really grown a good following with the company that I was with. And it was just difficult. And I had a real lack of confidence. But once I switched gears and learned how to use the internet and do this online marketing thing, and especially now that I'm unemployed, I have no problem telling people what I do. Excuse me, when people ask me what do I do, I'm a digital marketer. Oh, what's that? I teach people how to use the internet to build their brand and their business online. Rolls off my tongue like water. Whereas before I'd be like, well, I show people, how I can help improve their lives or whatever I used to say. I don't even remember. That was a whole lifetime ago. But have confidence in yourself and come from a place of posture and authority, because at the end of the day, people want what you have. You're not trying to get anything from them. They want something from you. Number 6, and this is super, super important. Let your work speak for itself. When I interview potential coaching clients, the one thing I do not let them do is put me in a place to where they question my authority, my South Park rendition. Are you questioning my authority? If you don't watch South Park, that was like Cartman's favorite thing. But anyway, they're asking me to be their coach. I'm not asking them to coach me. I'm not asking them to teach me anything. So I don't let them put me in a place where they're questioning, how many people have you worked for? I tell them, go to my testimonials page on my website, read it for yourself. But it's that work that I've done over the last 2 years that's put me in a place to where my work does speak for itself. When I do training videos and people jump on the training, I do training live for free. But if you want lifetime access, it's going to cost. And that's just what it is, because I know what I'm talking about. And when I don't know, then I go back to number 5, where I'm learning something new. So that's number 6. And number 7 of my list of 30 things that you need to be unstoppable is start before you're ready. Don't strive for perfection. Strive for action. Action gets results. It may be a positive or a negative. If it's a positive, great, do more of it. If it's a negative, tweak it and then do it again. All right, my friends, that is my top 7 of the 30 things that you need to be unstoppable. And so did you see from the way I explained it that it's not really something that should overwhelm you, because as you start to implement these top 7 of mine and the others that are on the list, let me share it with you right now. When you start putting these things into practice, it just becomes second nature. When I first started in engineering, I didn't know how to do a time study to save my life. By the end of my engineering journey, which isn't over I don't want to cancel, which isn't over yet, by the way, it's just on pause. But yeah, by the end of my latest engineering journey, I could do a time study in my sleep. I could walk around doing a time study. I'm thinking about what I'm doing in the evening. I'm thinking about 10,000 other things, but that doesn't miss a beat with my time study because I got good at it. But once again, I had to start something. I had to take action, and that's what you need to do. So if you've gotten some value from this video, like I said, please like, comment, and share with those that you know. These 30 things you need to be unstoppable apply to both your business and your life. So make sure you click the link that I just put in the comments so you can get the entire list, print it out, post it up somewhere so you can refer to it daily, so it can become second nature and a habit for you as well. That's it for today. I'm Cecilia Morris, your engineer by education, home business owner by desire, and I'll see you next time.